welcome to the SBR Stu YouTube channel. Welcome to my first running video in quite a while. It's been about, well, it has been 4 weeks since I last ran, due to a sort of bit of a calf niggle. I've struggled to walk on it, I struggled to run on it. Today's the first day that I feel like, well, maybe I could go out and test it. So this video is either going to be called Tried to Run and Failed, or Can I Get Back into Running, something along them lines. So I'm heading out today. I'm going to do 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to do a 5-minute walk, which I'm on now, which is quite chilly. So yeah, I didn't really want to be walking, but yeah, I'm going to do a nice 5-minute brisk warm up with a walk, and then I'm going to do a 2-minute run with a 1-minute walk, and just keep repeating that until I'm somewhere near home, and then I'll probably have sort of a 5-minute sort of walk cool down. So yeah, basically we're testing it to see how we get on. So yeah, let's go. So far on my walk for the warm up, yeah, it's feeling okay, not feeling too bad. Yeah, I think, fingers crossed, the rest is, I've done no physio, I haven't been to see a massage therapist, I've just rested it, sort of just stuck to the biking and the swimming. But yeah, fingers crossed, yeah, we're starting to feel better, and hopefully we can start running. We'll see how we feel today. It's more probably going to be all right running today. It's more how I feel tomorrow and how I get on sort of when I wake up tomorrow. Is it sore, does it hurt? And if it doesn't hurt tomorrow, then yeah, let's go. We can start building the running up a little bit by a little bit. So yeah, let's get to the first interval, and yeah, I'll speak to you after the first one. First interval, let's go. So yeah, just gonna jog nice and gentle. I'm not going to look at the watch for any pace. Yeah, I can sort of feel the niggle a little bit. Yeah, hopefully it just needs warming up a little bit, and it's still not going to be injured when I finish. But yeah, 2 minutes, let's get this done. Let's go. Hey, 2 intervals done. I can feel my calf. I can just feel it. It's not painful, it's just there. So I don't know if I was taught if it's painful to stop, but if it's just a bit of a niggle, to sort of carry on. We'll do a few more, we'll see if it warms up a little bit. But yeah, I'm not going to push it, I'm not going to give it too much, just take it nice and gentle, and I'm going to stop it before if it even thinks about hurting. So yeah, it's just a little test, we don't have to go all out. So yeah, let's get on, do a few more, and yeah, see how we're doing at the end. Well, I think it's time to call it a day there. This is supposed to be my triumphant sort of back to running video, but it's not to be. It's time to give the physio a ring, or a sports therapist a ring, to yeah, try and have a look at it, as opposed to me just resting. Clearly hasn't worked and made it really any better. It's a little bit better, but so now I've done a few different repeats, it is starting to flare up, it's starting to hurt a little bit. Even though I've got my compression socks on to try and sort of help it a little bit, yeah, sort of hold it a little bit, but yeah, it's not worked. So yeah, let's we're 15 minutes in, let's go and do the walk home, the walk of shame home. Well, it's not a walk of shame, I think it's a sensible thing to do rather than trying to push it. Yeah, I could just push it, and yeah, it just probably hurt all the time, but especially doing an Ironman, I want to get over this, and I want to get it so it doesn't hurt anymore. So yeah, let's head back. One thing to note, when I was running, it's a little bit sore. When I returned to walking, it has just completely eased. So yeah, a complete sensible decision to knock it on the head, and yeah, it's yeah, be sensible. I know it's triathletes, runners, we're not the most sensible people, but yeah, being sensible with this one. So I can still go on a bike, I can still go for a swim. We'll go for a swim this afternoon with Gemma, still do all that. So yeah, still keeping the fitness going. So yeah, don't need to rush it. Ironman isn't until July, so I don't need to smash the running miles yet, but it would be nice to get back to running, but yeah, it's not to be. So yeah, let's head on to the recovery and try and get treated and seen, and yeah, get to the bottom of it. I have got new trainers, I'm sure a few of you will say yeah, why don't you try new trainers, that'll help. I've got new trainers, and yeah, it's still not helped. Wearing the calf sleeves to try and help a little bit, but yeah, it's yeah, it hasn't cured it. So one of the best things about being a triathlete is that you don't have to get too worried about stuff like this, because if I can't run, I can still do everything else. Yeah, if I was just a runner, yeah, it'd probably get me down a little bit that I can't run. but the fact I can't run just means I can put some more time into my swimming, get to the pool a little bit more, probably sit a little bit more on the bike. So yeah, can't be too down about it. It's frustrating. I'd much rather be running because I feel that's one of my weakest disciplines, and that's probably why I always get injured when I run, because it's one of my weakest disciplines. But yeah, don't be too downbeat on it. I'm nearly at my house. I'll drop the stats up on screen somewhere now. Yeah, they're not really any stats because I've walked most of it. Yeah, walked and talked to this camera for most of it. So thank you for taking the time to watch this really short video. Yeah, and apologies for the lack of content in this one, but yeah, it is what it is. It's all about honesty. Yeah, not everything's perfect. Life's not perfect. Sometimes YouTube portrays life to be perfect, and it's just not, is it? So yeah, this is the realities of training, and especially training for an Ironman and being an average amateur triathlete. Yeah, these things crop up, these things happen. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.